Hey, what's going on, everybody? BDCool213 here, and the reason I'm making this video is because I'm sure many of you guys have heard that the president and CEO of Nintendo, Satoru Iwata, has passed away due to complications of growth in his bile duct. Apparently, he had a tumor, and yeah, unfortunately, he lost the fight and is no longer with us. Um, Yeah, and still pretty shocked at the news, even though it's been about almost a day since the news reported. Apparently, he passed away on July 11th, which was Saturday, I believe, and the news was reported yesterday, Sunday, July 12th. And I'm still pretty shocked. I found out about it on Twitter. I went on Twitter. I was working on something else, and I went on Twitter and I saw somebody post something regarding Iwata and then the hashtag thank you Iwata next to it. And as I started scrolling down, I started seeing different game developers and journalists talking about their memories of Iwata. And yeah, eventually I got to the posts from Kotaku, and IGN saying that he had passed away. And I couldn't believe it. I was shocked. I still can't believe it right now. Anyway, I still can't believe that he's gone. But yeah, there were so many great memories about Iwata that I remember. I believe I remember first seeing him at like behind a computer screen. I never met the guy. I wish I did. I wish I did, but I believe I first saw him. It might have been GDC 2005, his GDC 2005 keynote, which is great. For those of you guys, I would recommend checking it out. Where he was talking about the gaming industry, core gamers, casual gamers. But yeah, there was also a great moment where he got up on stage and played, or he was on stage, but he invited some people that were in the crowd up to the stage to play Mario Kart DS, which is one of my favorite Mario Kart games of all time. And yeah, it was, just seeing him there playing, he was really happy, he was really enjoying the moments, even though he said he wasn't doing great, but, it was still pretty great to see him, he was pretty happy. He seemed like a pretty nice guy. I'm sure he was a nice guy for the people that knew him personally. Um, I don't know if you guys recall, I'm trying to remember when this was, if this was around the time after the 3DS came out or after the Wii U came out, where he took a 50% pay cut from his salary in order to prevent, employees from Nintendo to get laid off, basically. That just shows that the man is, a great character, great person, that he really cares about, not only the Nintendo fans, but also, the workers at Nintendo as well. And yeah, and of course the Nintendo directs as well. I'm sure he was the one responsible. It's pretty cool, having a form of medium where we can get more information about upcoming Nintendo games, and games coming to Nintendo systems, not just only at E3 or GDC. Sometimes they would have news at GDC and Tokyo Game Show every now and then as well. But with the Nintendo Direct, there was more chances to get more news on upcoming Nintendo stuff and games coming to Nintendo systems as well. And it's pretty crazy to think about that, upcoming Nintendo Directs, he's no longer going to be there. I always look forward to to the opening. Hello, my name is Satoru Iwata from Nintendo, bringing you news directly to you. And yeah, it's pretty crazy to think about that. That's no longer going to happen. He's no longer going to be there, and as Iwata asks, those little interviews that he would have with game developers regarding certain games, those were pretty cool to read as well. I would definitely recommend checking those out if you guys haven't yet. I'm sure they're on the Nintendo website somewhere. Those were great reads, and it was pretty funny too, like how they would quote his laughs as well. Those are pretty funny. But Yeah, those are no longer going to happen as well now that he's gone. But yeah, the video game industry took a big hit this weekend with the passing of Iwata. There were so many people on Twitter, you know, thanking him for his positive contributions to the gaming industry. I mean, this man was a programmer at first before he became the president of Nintendo. He worked with HAL Laboratory. He worked on Balloon Trip or Balloon Fighter. I'm sorry. The Kirby games, Smash Brothers, Earthbound. Apparently he programmed all of Earthbound to make it work or something like that. And he did some compression, created compression tools for Pokemon Gold and Silver. Apparently, I think it was something like they originally wanted one location in Pokemon Gold and Silver, and then Iwata came and did some compression work and managed to get two towns in Pokemon Gold and Silver or something like that, which is pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. And even when he became the president of Nintendo, he would still, he still assisted developers. Apparently, I guess he went back to right after he became the president. I guess he went back to he assigned himself to HAL Laboratory to work on Super Smash Bros. Melee, and yeah, he was a pretty great man. He will definitely be missed. Just like I mentioned, yeah. A lot of people on Twitter, even Sony and Microsoft, people from Sony and Microsoft were thanking Iwata for his positive contributions to his to the gaming industry. And yeah, even though he is gone, he is certainly not going to be forgotten. So I just want to say thank you to Mr. Satoru Iwata for all your great contributions, and you will be missed. Thank you, sir.